Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfside channel! Today with a very special, always special topic. Henrik streamed about the siege windows and also some balancing, especially for the Thursars and for the Oghmir pipe. So first we will look at what Henrik showed us. Sadly no screenshots or upcoming development stuff. And then I will go through the random questions and answers list.
If it's suitable to maybe do a lore stream, if there's an interest in doing that. Like I say, I try to see what's possible if there are an interest in the various types of streams. As I mentioned, we had a few fixes for TC that we patched today. Some important fixes to make sure that we have a proper mechanic for sieging anything. TC is obviously a huge system that are open for a lot of things for the future. We had a few things on the vote, such as relic wars, specific shop, TC buildings, services, and so on. They got quite a few votes, but it didn't make the top 10. So it's going to be interesting, obviously, to see how we proceed after the top 10 had been delivered.
Now to the Thursar and Oghmir pipe.
There's a few things there that are not accurate when it comes again to design that we're going to try to follow up on to make that follow the design and be a little bit more balanced. We have 3 gifts on the Thursar that are also not 100% following design that we're gonna try to follow up eventually also in some of the upcoming patches. Just to mention the ones that we are looking at are the 2 different war cries and adrenaline that we are looking into make possible updates to as well, to make sure it is as intended, at least. Based on the experience in the first game, where without it, it was worse. Now with it, a lot of people have been happy. Now over time, slowly things are changing. We're getting the different experience, different tactics. And not until today, we actually fixed some of the serious balance issues with the supply lines as well, that we got a lot of positive feedback on. So, we haven't really got the feedback based on, that kind of and updated numbers. Like I said, we want to find a system, obviously, that the majority think is, this is fair, this is good. But I also want to remind everyone that we don't want a siege destruction system that allows you to play Rust, Immortal Line 2. That has never been the intention and will never be. So that's something to consider. If you're asking for Rust features, this is not really the game when it comes to sieging and destroying and looting. There are room for that, but it's more long-term persistent investments, and that is to balance the game and also to not push away players from the game. We saw that in a large proportion in the first game. So, if it comes down that everyone is signing off to a siege window, you sign off, you shake hands, and you see the hours going down, that's when you have no defense. If that's what the majority wants, to be able to siege, it's something that we can look into. Keeps basically can't be sieged. There has to be a better medium. They couldn't be sieged until up today. Now you can remove the supply lines. You don't get the double supply lines defense you don't get from anyone else, and you only get the defense on your walls and the keep for the supply lines connected to it. So obviously it's a huge difference from pre-patch, right?
So now to the random questions and answers list. And don't forget to vote. There's a vote in the description about the siege windows. The new dungeon will come with more loot and more cool stuff. It's similar to the current Undercraft dungeon. The Tactician Clade gift will be toggleable for humans. FSR rendering technique is perfect for performance, not for all graphics cards, but for 99% of them. Maybe you should update the software because there are maybe some bugs. Henrik said that they can now print out content because most stuff is done that was broken, especially stuff from the engine. Oghmir pipes will get more balance, Henrik said. No specifics here. Trainings for pets at the equerry will come someday, depending on the community votes. I guess this will come with the breeding system, like it was Immortal Online 1. Henrik said the last patch was awesome because a lot of people reached out to Starbolt and said thanks that they finally fixed the supply line issue, that people are now siegeable. Relic wars will also come again to the game, that people can fight over very rare items that drop randomly in the world. This will tie in with the religion system, I guess. Henrik explained that subscription is needed because they need to plan development ahead and hiring people depends on their financial limits. They had no server node crash since weeks. This is the first time ever since weeks that there was no node crash on the servers. Haven will be free to play this year. Henrik said they came a long way and they improved a lot of the game. If you look back the last years, They really did their best to deliver the best they can, and they will continuing doing that. They also will add another payment provider for their website that you can buy subscription there. Some mounts will have different stats and different benefits or downsides, especially the new mounts. Third person view will never be a thing. There will never be a third person view in this game called Mortal Online. Combat violence patch with the dismemberment function will come. Special abilities will be added soon. Craftable bags, maybe. Some poleaxe swings are not perfect. Maybe they need to adjust something there. Spear thrust is too slow, Henrik said. Maybe they will change something there. More balance stuff will be available on the PTR first for everyone to check it out and to not break the game completely. And then maybe they can adjust that before it goes to the live server. Cuts and bleed effects will come to combat. More rules will come to the help chat. Henrik explained they want to do the same like in Mortal Online 1. To give you a short example of that, after you leaving a haven, for example, and then you're having, I guess it was 200 hours or something like that, help chat, and after that you were removed from the help chat automatically. Some who helping new players get permanent access to the help chat, and everyone who's writing in the help chat and is not helping get instantly thrown out of the help chat. Help chat was never meant to be a global chat, and the help chat in the beginning was only meant for Haven only. Henrik's migraines seem to be cured. He's taking new pills since 6 months. They will slightly increase the voice over IP range that you can scream a little bit from far away. More skill points will come with the veteran system. You will have more action skill points and more profession skill points. Haven will get expanded a lot, that new players have a better experience there and know what they can expect from the game. If we would have the same dungeon adventures and killing bosses like we had in Mortal Online 1 Haven, because that was much better. At least that is what a lot of people claim. Maybe because we had more freedom and more content and more stuff to do there. Maybe we will see that in our Haven. They will crank up the marketing by a lot. Staff magic will come with the other magic schools as well. A lot of continents are planned for the map, so the whole size in total of the map would be 6 or 7 times the map we have right now. And Henrik also said through the subscription model it will stay. Because Henrik don't like microtransactions, Henrik don't like the skin shit stuff. And just my personal opinion, for everyone who's interested in why the subscription model is like how the subscription model is, please look on my channel. I made a lot of videos about the subscription model and why it makes sense and why free to play for this game doesn't make any sense at all. But this is just my personal opinion. Your opinion can of course differ, so please leave your opinion in the comments for Starboard to read. Don't forget to vote, and also please leave a like and subscribe. Would be really awesome from you. Everyone helps, really everyone helps. Please share the video with your friends and people you know, and ring the bell. And a special thanks to the supporters: Carmel, Professor O, Lukario, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Cologne, Bulldog, Giovanni, Vargas, RealMadWurst, Greta, you, and all the others. And don't think of making the party hard. I mean party hard. I mean party hard. I wish you all party hard. See you all next time. Goodbye.